Silent gong, run up the rungs. 5 more days of folk talk. You gotta water the young. Buffalo run, make trails, pioneers go by them buffalo trails become roads. And to this day we go by that. The buffaloes made the roads. The buffaloes made the roads. Motorhome, bowling ball, copper tin, water spouts, stay on the move and bring ferns. Businessmen pay the rent, tech bros they bathe in it, artists try to swat it away. And don't you know that doesn't work? But an artist will sell their clothes. An artist will sell their clothes. Press record, time machine, hard drives with poverty, hand delivered door to door. Owners of properties accepting charity, what they need is more and more. The time is near to clear the air. They're practically begging for riots. The time is long to hear the gong. Banging so long it sounds quiet. Silent gong, chain your ears to the silent gong. What do you call settling? Love me for my sullenness like I used to get credit for. Infected questionnaire, how's the food, how's the air, chemicals lodged in our teeth. Stand around, think about all the participants signing up, then changing their mind. And to this day we live like that, misled and now we're trapped. Misled and now we're trapped. The time is here to clear the air. They're practically begging for riots. The time is long to hear the gong. It's been banging so long it sounds quiet. Silent gong, chain your ears to the silent gong. The metric is the echelon, US not mentioned on hubcaps, made in Japan. Concentrate on raisin bran, bottle ship, mama said, takes one to know one, he said. Trickle down cavalry, all had no cattle breeds. A new day comes new dawn. And to this day we live like that, misled and now we're trapped. Misled and now we're trapped. The time is near to clear the air. They're practically begging for riots. The time is long to hear the gong. Banging so long it sounds quiet. Silent gong, train your ears to the silent gong. I had my youth, but I didn't use it. It's just sitting there, waiting for me. I made my way through the institutions I was told would offer me a key. Now I know it was a grand illusion. There was nothing there waiting for me. I had my youth, but I didn't use it. Is there a way to take that now? I tried the way like I was supposed to do it. Now I'm stuck laying flat. I had my time, but I didn't use it. I was unaware it'd be gone so soon. I might have seen the rain, but I didn't know how ruthless it would be, beating down my gaze. For years on end, running through the ruins of all the things I never said. I had my time, but I didn't use it. Is there a way to take that now? I tried to wait like I was supposed to do it, but I guess I had the wrong way. All my life, filled with confusion, turned around, looking for a seat. The way I was, I came to conclusions that were wrong, that just weren't true. So all that's left is the disillusion of the man I thought I knew. I had my youth, but I didn't use it. Is there a way to take that now? I tried to wait like I was supposed to do it, and now I'm stuck laying flat. Storm chasers on TikTok, chewing up the scene. Live now in Tampa Bay or down in old St. Pete. A wild look they have in iPhone 16s. Who needs caution when you've got Starlink? It's coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up right to here. Helene, 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 Helene was just here. Once in a lifetime storm, the second one in weeks. The left says global warming, the right says cloud seeds. Both sides with grandma stuck in hospital sheets. Not ignoring warnings, there's just no way to leave. It's coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up right to here. Helene, 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 Helene was just here. 15-foot storm walls where even houses sink. Weathermen alive on air trying not to think of the devastation, choking back tears. It's gonna get worse, even with all the prayers. It's coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up right to here. Helene, 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 Helene was just here. Lieutenant Dan, they said, is in the shelter's hands, but I can see he's on his boat right now on Instagram. The safest place to be for me is not dry land. If you just let me be, I will take my chance. It's coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up right to here. Helene was just here. From then, watching LA burn. The left says global warming, the right says arson. Worst blaze in ages, when will it all end? When nature takes it all back to virgin land. It's coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up right to here. Helene was just here. My name is what you're thinking when you see my face. It's John or Dave or Andrew or Mark or Philip or Peter or Greg. I come from one of the places you'd expect from hearing my name. From England or France, I'm German or Dutch or Irish, or one of the same. My folks ended up in this country, and that's where we'll have to stay. Till a great war returns to our shores, or we dive bombed from famine or plague. I'm aimless and pointless and craving whatever the ads say. I thought I felt fine, but I guess I'm not right till the pills and the creams and the sprays. I'm a forlorn avatar. I'm a forlorn avatar. I'm a forlorn avatar, and that's all I'll ever be. My life is a random assortment of buying and selling online. They ship me my food and I can be used to sell hymns and natural wine. At best a faithful consumer, find love, start a family of 8 to repopulate our dwindling array of walking on two-legged apes. My shift is to watch a computer do what it does today. Stay uninvolved but stay on the clock. One day you'll have a decision to make. Tell someone you saw an error. There has been a mistake. The screen asked if someone was watching. I swear I thought what I was seeing was fake. I'm a forlorn avatar. I'm a forlorn avatar. I'm a forlorn avatar, and that's all that's asking me. I haven't been called on to fight. Kids now that get sent to war don't have that much. The choices are bunched in the sections they can afford. It's not like I had it all. I wasn't that kid in school. My dad had a job that paid him enough so his kids could escape the cruel fate of the poor and helpless. Kids that could sure use a hand. Sometimes the only way they can see is to sign up for Uncle Sam. In this great land I am free, though not near as well off as them. My parents at my age owned a 4-bedroom house, 4 kids, 2 cars, and a 401k. I'm a forlorn avatar. I'm a forlorn avatar. I'm a forlorn avatar, and that's all I'll ever be. I entered a life in the arts. The lights have been off for a while. Baited by teachers and kid shows that told me I could be anything I want. Spending this time in the ring, punching the wrong enemy. Chase all your dreams. If you don't, you will find regret hidden under your seat. But we have no more space in the room. That job has already been filled. You can stay if you want. You can work for 10 years, but you'll have to work for free. I tried for so long just to leave, and here is the seal on my fate. I drive and I pump and I park and I wait for the hanging stoplight to change. Made all my friends when I was drinking. Doctor said I can't drink no more. Dark ways that leave me with my friendships. You saying those are out the door. Me and the bar stool down at Terry's. We have a system to ignore all the cruelties of living and all the ear-splitting noise. I made all my friends when I was drinking. Doctor said I can't do that no more. So what I need's a second opinion. Find me a doc who won't poke too hard. Somehow I don't see stop as an option. No, when go, well, that's the only place I've been. If I had a dime for all the possum I've played in my life faking I was dead, I could have a full 401k instead of standing here blowing a 1-6. Officer, you know that I'm okay. Understand, I've been through all this. Me and my jail cell got me thinking, is it really time to change? The only problem I can see there is nothing left to save. 'Cause me and the bar stool down at Terry's, and all my buddies in the shade. Sun is the life we can't handle. Dark is the only card we play. I made all my friends when I was drinking. Doctor said I can't do that no more. So what I need's a second opinion. Find me a doc who won't poke too hard. Somehow I don't see stop as an option, no. 'Cause go, well, that's the only place I've been. If I had a dime for all the possum I've played in my life faking I was dead, I could have a full 401k instead of sitting here taking double shots. Happiness comes with the cocaine, and these days it kinda takes a lot. So So if you're sitting in the corner one day and you see me spinning quarters, you can come and say, hey, we can talk about the weather, we can talk about states' rights. Or we can move on if it's impolite, keep our eyes glued to the tiny TV light. At commercials we can look to our left and right and spot someone new that we can ask Jets or Giants. I made all my friends when I was drinking. Doctor said I can't do that no more. So what I need's a second opinion. Find me a doc who won't poke too hard. Poking me too hard, doc. What I need's a second opinion. Find me a doc who won't poke too hard. I made all my friends when I was drinking, and that's where I'll lose them all too. I took it day by day, it didn't work. I tried month to month, that was even worse. If it can go right, then it will. Saw it on a sticker at the health food store. That's not been my experience. Started on the fence, ended on the floor. Everything is wrong, except I can walk. And I'm not sick, and I have a home. Everything is wrong, except I can talk and breathe and hum along. I guess there ain't nothing wrong after all. I guess there ain't nothing wrong after all. One week I tried to meditate. No luck, I tried green tea. Go take a walk, don't drink too much. At Christmas time, put up a wreath. I try my best to stay in touch. Listen to my body, but what's it mean? Everything is wrong, except I can walk. And I'm not sick, and I have a home. Everything is wrong, except I can talk and breathe and hum along. I guess there ain't nothing wrong after all. I guess there ain't nothing wrong after all. That's just the thing in the chorus I can see. The forest through the trees, and the morbid ironies are there to laugh at. That's the easy part. In the verse I can't sleep. It don't repeat, and I can't keep the beat. And the burnt effigies are still shocking. Maybe we should pass the torch to our deepest fears. You and me hash it out on the porch with a couple beers. One day you're lashing out hard at your career that never came the way you saw it, and the failure is seared. In your brain there was no fail-safe gear. You came up to a hurdle couldn't clear. Well, life at the fair, we're all set up to fail. Most of us pick a dream that's not there. We're so unprepared, and no one seems to care that the tortoise never beats the hare. And we've been here for 500,000 years. You think we'd have it all worked out. And the funny thing is that we don't know what we had, and the only way we're pointed now is down. Unless you count out. Maybe we should act the part, show our veneers, covering up all the damage from all the fruitless years. One day you're planning out the length of your frontiers. Funny how you never think to plan out all your future tears. Now you look around and all you see is hot air, and you tell yourself that's the reason I never had a prayer. Well, life at the fair, we're all set up to fail. Most of us pick a dream that's not there. We're so unprepared, and no one seems to care that the tortoise never beats the hare. And we've been here for 500,000 years. You think we'd have it all worked out. And the funny thing is that we don't know what we had, and the only way we're pointed now is down. Unless you count out. Maybe we should stop and think it's not that big a deal. We have all that we need. It's not a feast, but it's a meal. One day you find an old grade school questionnaire on how you see your future. Well, I'm gonna be a baseball player. And now you look around and you see there's no field. It's not like you thought, and you can't appeal. Well, life at the fair, we're all set up to fail. Most of us pick a dream that's not there. We're so unprepared, and no one seems to care that the tortoise never beats the hare. And we've been here for 500,000 years. You think we'd have it all worked out. And the funny thing is that we don't know what we had, and the only way we're pointed now is down. Unless you count out. It's been so long it feels like a sideways 8 years that you've been toiling away at this unpaid. On mornings so cold it felt so far away. Always seems you're forced to punch above your weight. You've given everything to mold this clay. You can close your eyes right now and clearly see its shape. But it wasn't always this way. You made your share of mistakes, put out your share of flames, stared fear right in the face. You were stuck at sea, waiting for the wind to blow. Nobody is a colony alone. You built it up, everything right from scratch. You dug the pit, lit the fire without a match. We're standing now at the start of the myth. You saw it all in your head. You built the town, you didn't quit. From an ivory tower, that's not what this is. You built it all with hand tools, and you had some help from friends. But it wasn't always this way. You made your share of mistakes, put out your share of flames, stared fear right in the face. You were lost at sea, waiting for the wind to blow. Nobody is a colony alone. It's all a miracle now when anything gets made. That's not for money, that's not for fame. And boy, you need that luck and such broad acclaim. The sad thing is how much you just have to play the game. And it probably won't work, your creation won't remain past the so-and-so mark, but you can't think that way. For you it's not a phase. You know how to fix the mistakes. You know how to douse the flames. But you still stare fear in the face. We're all stuck in mud, waiting for the grass to grow. Nobody is a colony alone. Some days you wake up and it all feels so late. You question if you care as much. You question your faith. You started this at a whole different age. What if it doesn't mean the same thing it meant on that day? When it all began, how do you translate the seed of what it was you were trying to say? But it wasn't always this way. You steered clear of the mistakes. You steered around the flames, stared fear right in the face. We're all lost in the flood, waiting as the river flows. Nobody is a colony alone. Nobody is a colony alone. The fate of our nation hanging in the air, plastic expectations, death stares. If our great-great-grandsons ever come to be, their determination will be a sight to see. All this inhalation has jeopardized our faith in institutions and our own eyes. Hope has been extinguished. I hope that's fine. Disintegrating glaciers screaming, you're all mine. And it feels like the time to change is all behind. We're still stuck behind these walls, incarcerated. And the experts so-called sniff and scoff, delighting in our own annihilation. with our quantum tools. Let us run amok. What else can we prove? Just to be debunked. Where's the money go to if there's nothing to fix? Nothing we need now. No, they need us sick. No cures for the illnesses we can't afford to lose. Cancer, heart disease, or just our mood. We love to beat the odds, and we love to just get through our normal everyday stresses, and we hate food. But hey, let's just remove our hunger and just assume it'll cause no long-term harm or degradation. And the experts so-called spit and cough, resisting our calls for transformation. Man was shocked to see these shooters in schools, churches, streets, workplaces, music venues. Soldiers in our backyard, the friendliest fire, shot into our own crowds. Man, I'm so tired. They will kill us all, they will set it all ablaze. Point your finger backwards, who is they? Blame in all directions, except not me. I'm the one who's different, I'm the one who sees. But it feels like the time to change is all behind. We're still stuck behind these walls, incarcerated. And the experts so-called sniff and scoff, delighting in our own annihilation. And the laws of sane reactions never pass through our halls, while the crooks and crazy bastards, oh, never even try to hit the ball of what could help normal people. Oh, if you trip, well then you fall. There's a feeling I get, well, a couple I'd say, I don't give them names, they're just untitled states. Season ticket holder Yankees fans, right field line barely in the stands. One grabs the glove, one grabs the hand, rips the ball out like a child man. Freddie Freeman gonna bring it home. Oh, Tiny, now it's time to pose. Doesn't matter if you're Shoeless Joe or in the bleachers with a bleeding nose. Make a difference if you're feeling bold. Everybody's got their own strike zone. Everybody's got their own strike zone. Pick your poison, baby, right or left. Jumping hairs going neck and neck. Bucks County trending and I am scared to find out how this all ends. If I turn away, then I might miss, but it can't hurt if I don't click. It can't hurt if I don't click. Doesn't matter if you're in the hole or spending millions on a second home. Pick a win about what you oppose. Everybody look at their own polls. Everybody feeling their own pulse. We don't see eye to eye. It ends up neck and neck. We have our hearts and minds, but they don't quite connect. The cost is pretty high, an arm and a fucking leg. I've been dragging my feet, biting my tongue to get it off my chest. The kids don't care, the votes are with who looks like the actor Tim. Just be prepared that if you win, you gotta take this giant check. They're just some kids with no permits for arrest and no regrets. For arrest and no regrets. Doesn't matter if you are fake or the real Chalamet. Take a picture with his face. Everybody's got their own fame. Everybody's got their own fame. We don't see eye to eye. It ends up neck and neck. We have our hearts and minds, but they don't quite connect. The cost is pretty high, an arm and a fucking leg. I've been dragging my feet, biting my tongue to get it off my chest. Movies dying at the multiplex. No one saw Megalopolis. Please don't sing Mr. Arthur Fleck. Just laugh and kill like we expect. Forrest reunites with Jenny Gump. Oh, come on, people, how's that a flop? Doesn't matter if you're Zemeckis or just a kid clicking submit. Sundance deadline last minute. Everybody's got their own staff picks. Everybody's got their own staff picks. We don't see eye to eye. It ends up neck and neck. We have a heart and mind, but they don't quite connect. The cost is pretty high, an arm and a fucking leg. I've been dragging my feet, biting my tongue to get it off my chest.